My name is Jesus de Alba, and I've been at a federal prison for 8 months. I started my drug use really young. I actually started using hard drugs like at 13, 14. I was using cocaine, meth, Well, I've been kicked out, which I don't blame my mom for. Some people will be horrified, like, how could you kick it? But it's like, hey, I was using hard drugs. She made she made a good decision as a person that it was better that I wasn't in the home, right? So, I stayed under bridges and I was homeless for a little bit, and some guys that I knew, some gang members, see me on the street, brought me in. Like I said, that was a small dip. That was nothing compared to later on in life, once I met Sergio, and I actually met a person I connect with, like a friend, someone that I can trust, right? Not like these other guys that I've known that, oh yeah, we'll help you out, but there's something attached. You know what I mean? It was just someone who's just, just your friend, unconditionally your friend because of their heart. So, when he was murdered, that is the first big dip in my life, and I really kind of spiraled down. And that's when I really, really, got to know and understand what addiction was. The type of addiction that took over when Sergio was killed was completely different, because that was more of just not caring, right? To get out of bed, I just, I needed that hit. Meth was my drug of choice. First part, it was actually years struggling with that grief, and I didn't know or understand that. You know what I mean? Went to jail a few times, got locked up, did a couple of small terms. The last time I had gotten out, I was a little bit more clear-headed on what I wanted. I ended up meeting the mother of my daughter. I had my car, had my house, had my job. I had my family. Was doing all right. I started doing the family thing. Was doing good. Just cleaning all that, and the market burst. So everything went downhill, and it was struggling real bad. And I just kind of went back to doing some of the things that I knew, just to, just keep the house or roof over our head and all that. And, long story short, I ended up getting caught up and I am going to prison. I stayed in constant contact with my daughter, and that was the one thing that, once she got older and we were actually able to talk, that brought me back down to like, what? She needs me, right? Because her home life is starting to get messed up. I'm not there, And it's like, I don't need her growing up like me. I don't want her, especially as a little girl, you know what I mean? I hit a point again where there was conflict between me and my daughter's mom, right? And I just want to see her, but she doesn't want to bring her. She's like, oh, well, you have to bring her now. And I'm trying to. My family's doing the most to bring her to me. But, my baby's mom wasn't making it easy. And so I slipped, and I went back to using. But now I'm using heroin. It was like something somebody had warned me about years ago, right? Someone that had heroin. And, he said, don't ever try this because you'll like it, right? And so there I was in prison, just curled up next to my toilet, throwing up black stuff. Because there's nothing left in my body to throw up, but my body's just, right? I'm sitting there and just my whole body aches. My whole body hurts. And I just remember thinking, like, man, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing to myself? I don't got no one there that really cares. You know what I'm saying? They're out doing their thing, and the thing is I've got nobody there. No family, nobody I can talk to, nobody to be on support, but I also know, but that's all my doing. Those were all my choices, right? And it was my choice that got me there on that floor, And the way I'm gonna get out is by making my choice, That's when it was kind of like, I'm not doing this anymore. So after that last kick, I actually stopped using. All the hardship I went through and prison and even going to the hall. I needed that. I look at it now like, you know what? I needed that. I needed to go to the hole. I needed to spend all that time in solitude, right? Because it gave me time. And yeah, it's put them. People wonder like, oh, why does God do this, or why does God do that? If He was such a just God, He's doing that so you know when you come out on that other side, you know that journey you've been on. You understand how bad it can really be. So now you actually value how good He's given it to you.